Hi everybody, this is Monique and I am back with another YouTube video. This video is going to be called the Girl Boss Tag. I saw Lipstick and Curls, which is another girl. It was a really cool idea, and I actually told some of my YouTube friends that we should all get together and do this video. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all of my friends' Girl Boss tags in a description. So if you guys want to click on their videos and see their answers, then you can go ahead and do that after watching my video. So if you want to see the answer to my Girl Boss tag, then just keep watching this video. If you see me looking down, I'm using my cell phone and my notepad because I wrote the questions down. Question number 1, what are the 3 labels that you identify with? I can definitely say I probably identify with being black because I am African American. I would also identify with being a woman. And I also identify as a first-generation college grad in my family, on both sides of my family. So it's really cool and something I'm really proud of. So yeah, those are the 3 things that I identify with. Second question. If you could only use 3 makeup products for a month, what would they be? So I went back and forth between 1. So definitely brows. I feel like if you feel your brows in, you can go as long as they look full and good. Like brows are like my number 1. Concealer would be another, just because you could conceal your problem areas and not necessarily put on a lot of foundation. So concealer would be my second, and then I went back and forth between mascara or highlighter. I probably would choose mascara over highlighter just because it helps with popping the eyes. So if I had to choose, it'd be brows, concealer, and mascara. Question number 3. What's something most people don't know about you? I would definitely say most people don't know that I really, really love interior design. In the past few years, I've really gotten into actually buying and doing more interior design in my own apartment. I've always been into interior design and like watching HGTV channel. I've probably been watching shows on HGTV since I was in elementary school, which is really weird because most kids probably wasn't watching it, but I was. I've always loved to see like houses and homes transform to look better. So yeah, I love interior design and I've been watching it since I was probably like in 6th grade. Who is your current shero? I would definitely have to say Lupita Nyong'o. I love Lupita. I have tons of magazines with her in them. I think she is so beautiful. I think she's a great actress. And she's very smart. She speaks, I believe, 3 to 4 languages. She's traveled the world. She's lived in Mexico. Like, she's just like a well-rounded person from what I've read and like learned about her. And I think she's so cute. So I love me some Lupita. If you don't know who Lupita is, you need to figure it out. Question number 5. What's the weirdest dream you ever had? Honestly, I don't remember a whole lot of my dreams. I would say the weirdest dream that I feel like I've had over the course of my life is probably that I can fly, but it's always like a struggle for me to actually get the flying going, if that makes sense. Like I want to get away from a situation or go somewhere, and like me getting off the ground is like a struggle. Like I can do it. So I find that kind of dumb and weird, but yeah, that's probably my weirdest dream I've had, flying. Which is not weird because most people probably would want to fly, but I have that dream a lot, which is weird. Do you think aliens exist? Yes, I do. I don't believe we're the only ones in all of these universes that we have around us, so I definitely think that aliens do exist. Number 7, what's your favorite thing about yourself? My favorite thing about myself would be I am a very organized person. I'm kind of a neat freak in a way. I love things to have a place. I love things to be in order. I do not like clutter. and cleanliness, doing things on time and not waiting until the last minute. I'm that kind of person. Like, procrastination is not a thing that I like to do. It makes me nervous, it makes me anxious, and I'm not a procrastinator. So those are the kind of things I'm probably most proud or that I like about myself. Number 8, what do you feel most proud of? Probably I'm most proud of just like my personal achievements, graduating college, paying off any debt or college debt, being organized enough to always pay bills on time, and working in my career for the past almost 4 years now. I'm very proud of just like those career goals, things that I've accomplished, and those things that help make my personal life a bit more easier, if that makes sense, as far as financially. So I'm definitely proud of all those career and school successes I have. Number 9, if you were invisible for a day, what would you do? That's such a good one. Like, a whole day, you can get a lot done. The first thing I would do is make sure that I had the perfect credit. That would be the number one thing I would do, just because that would help me when I'm not invisible. And I would probably delete all of my student loans, because I don't think I need to pay them. Like, I pay my student loans, but I don't want to. So I would make sure I have perfect credit, and I would delete all of my student loans if I was invisible. Number 10, where would your dream girls trip be? I definitely think my dream girls trip would be going to Europe. Any part of Europe just sounds amazing and fun. Probably London is like my number 1. And then maybe going to Paris and being able to really shop at a lot of the high-end stores in Paris sounds amazing. And then if I was talking to states, I would probably say like New York and California. Number 11, when was the first time you did your own hair? I am horrible at doing hair. I've always been. I probably didn't start actually doing my own hair until I became natural, which has been almost 4 years ago. I did not do a big chop, so me being fully natural took about a year. But that's when I started doing my own hair, is when I became natural. I would just go to salons or shops to get my hair done before I went natural. So I probably started doing my own hair like religiously, like washing it all the time, styling it, and growing my own hair and taking care of it within the last 3 to 4 years. Number 12, what was your biggest beauty mistake? Maybe my biggest beauty mistake would be maybe not using a setting spray. When I first got into makeup, I watched a lot of makeup videos, and so I never knew what to and not to buy. And so setting spray, I didn't think I actually needed it, just because I'm kind of dry, so I didn't think I needed nothing that would make my skin more matte, because I'm a dry person, but that's not true. So just imagine going somewhere with tons of makeup on and it looks like it's running off. That's probably my biggest beauty mistake. Maybe another beauty mistake is I burned out some of my hair trying to flat iron it, like in the back, because I'm not good at doing hair, so I burned out a little bit of my hair. That was another bad beauty mistake I've made. So yeah. 13, what's the best Halloween costume you've ever had? So I don't believe I dressed up a whole lot as a kid for Halloween. I'm not sure why. I probably didn't care to dress up. But as an adult, 2 years ago, I dressed up for work because it was a Halloween costume party, and I dressed up as a gypsy, and I actually won the Halloween costume. Number 14, what is your happiest memory? That's a hard question, just because you have to be kind of grateful for any memory. But probably my happiest memory would be graduating college, just because I graduated with my bachelor's degree a little bit later than most people should. And so I was really, really happy to be done with that and just like a weight off my shoulders. Number 15, would you want to have the ability to read minds? That's a simple yes. I mean, who wouldn't want to have the ability to read minds? Like, you would know what people were thinking. I would love to know. I haven't gotten a whole lot of like people telling me anything in life or what other people say about me, like gossip. So I would love to know like what other people really say behind my back, for sure. But then that probably wouldn't be good because I wouldn't talk to those people anymore. And they would always wonder why, and I'd be like side-eyeing people because I would know the shade. Okay, number 16. What is the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? That's kind of hard. I mean, sometimes everybody finds beauty in other things. Probably being in an airplane and just looking over different cities and stuff that's really, really beautiful. Or like even being on a roller coaster, once you get all the way up and you see everything, you're like, wow, this is crazy. Really, really cool to see though. Number 17. If money wasn't a factor, how would you spend the rest of your life? I would definitely spend the rest of my life probably doing interior design for sure. I would totally try to create a line and have that line sold in maybe furniture stores or big stores like Target, which I really love. Another thing, if money wasn't an option, I would definitely travel, and I would take as many family and friends as I could with me to travel the world and see as much of the world as possible. 18. What social issues is most important to you? Number 18. I definitely would say one of the social issues that is most important to me would be just like equality overall, gender equality, racial equality, sexual orientation, different things like that. Just everyone being able to have the same opportunities in this world, no matter their personal things about themselves, is a bit. Definitely be the education system in America. It could be way better, and I'll just say that, and we know who we have in office, so whatever. Healthcare is a big one. I feel like as I became an adult, having to pay for my own health care, having to pay for co-pays and medicine, I definitely feel like our health care system in America sucks, and it needs to be way better, and we need to look at what other countries are doing and try to implement that in our own country, because what we have now is not working. It has not been working for decades. So healthcare is a big one. And then of course guns. That's just all over right now. Guns are just something that everybody has an opinion on, and we just all need to be safe at the end of the day, and people shouldn't have to worry about safety, living their life. So guns is a big one. So yeah, those are probably my 4 biggest things, and I'm sure I have way more, trust me, but those are like the 4 that are just really prominent. Do you believe in soulmates? I don't know. As a kid, I think when you see stuff on TV, you kind of like TV shows and cartoons and stuff, and you see like soulmates and stuff, and you always hope that kind of stuff is real and people are like head over heels for each other. But I do believe in soulmates. I don't believe everyone gets to meet their actual soulmate, because I think people put themselves in a box, and they don't look outside of what they know, and so your soulmate could be something different than what you think you should be with. And so that may be part of the reason why like we have so much divorce and things like that, because I think soulmates, you just don't run into your soulmate. I do believe in soulmates, but I don't believe everybody is fortunate enough to marry or date or be with their soulmate, which is kind of sad when you think about it. And number 20 is the last question, which is crochet braids or box braids, and I would definitely say box braids. I just don't like the way crochets look. I believe I have crochets in my head once. Don't even know how old I was when I had those. I've had box braids or braids similar to box braids a few times in my life, and I definitely like the way they look better, and they're just a bit easier to style and switch up over the course of you having them. So definitely box braids over crochets. That was kind of a weird one. I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share my videos. I really do appreciate everybody for watching, all the comments I get, and all the love. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video, which is going to be a good one. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.